Welcome back. And how would you like to help save a life, or maybe 2 or 8?
Oh.
It's possible.
It sure is, and all it takes is a little running around. Kara Steele joins us from Life Connection of Ohio with a popular event that is coming up soon. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me, and I always love your intros, so way to go.
We always give Wendy, our producer, props for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does an amazing job, and you all are doing some amazing work just to help save lives. And people can run or they can walk to help, right?
That's right, or you don't even really have to do either of those if you want to do the virtual option. So we have our Hero Hustle 5K in our 9th year now, all about promoting organ, eye, and tissue donation awareness. So we have an in-person 5K run walk, we have a kids run, we've got things for the dogs, just a really fun event to celebrate the gift of life.
And this is a new location that you're doing at this year.
Yes,
Tell us about that.
Switching it up for the 9th year. We're at Dana World Headquarters campus in Maumee, so very excited about a new route for the runners who care about that, not doing kind of the same old thing we've done for the last 8 years, which has been wonderful, but excited about the new location and just getting some new excitement, and again, just all about promoting life. It's an amazing gift that someone can leave through organ donation, and that's really what this event is all about. It's not a fundraiser. We put the funds back in the hands of the participants through some really cool swag and just having a really awesome event. So it's a wonderful time to just, again, celebrate that gift of life through organ donation.
Yeah, and so when is this happening? And this date is pretty significant as well, right?
Yeah, it is. For me personally, not that we planned it that way. It is always the first Saturday in November, so it's Saturday, November 5th. The kids run starts at 8:30, and the 5K run walk starts at 9. Again, virtual option. You can do it anytime. You can sleep in. You can say you did it. We will never know. But, it is a significant day for me because my father was gifted 20 additional years of life because of a life-saving liver transplant, which is something I'm obviously forever grateful for, and it would have been his 25th liver transplant anniversary, so November 5th is definitely a special day in my life for sure.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, you know, that gift. When we talk about organ donation, obviously we know that in many cases, someone lost a loved one, but then we look at some of those stories, though, of life that has continued on.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you know, the donor families that we work with, they always say, you know, this is a club we don't want to belong to because we did lose a loved one, but knowing that this club is here for us and supportive, and we're able to do things like the Hero Hustle in honor and remembrance of their loved one. We love seeing the donor family teams. You know, one of our biggest teams is always Team Elena, who was a 6-year-old girl who passed away tragically, saved 3 lives through organ donation, and oh my gosh, I mean, the support that her family has. It's like 100 people that show up at the Hero Hustle, again, all in remembrance of her and in celebration of the gift that she was able to give, because she truly does live on, and that's something that gives her parents some sort of peace, knowing that their daughter is still loved and still remembered.
Yeah, and I assume you all will, you guys talk about just organ donation, and some people might be on the fence about that. So speak directly to them if they're on the fence about being organ donors.
Yeah, I think it's incredible. You know, if you haven't known anyone who has benefited from it or maybe even gone through the process of donation, I think sometimes it's something that people don't like to think much about because we are talking about death. But it's something that is really important for people to think about. It's something that everyone may have the opportunity to do at some point, and having those family conversations is very, very important. And going back to the Hero Hustle, just seeing these recipients who, especially like the double lung recipients who were bedridden, couldn't walk from one end of the room to another, and now they're running or walking 5Ks and able to do all this active stuff, and it's all because someone said yes and donated that life to them.
And we hear stories too. I go back to our green chair sit-in that we do every year in the spring, and the sisters who heard their father's heartbeat.
I know.
You know, these stories are amazing.
It is absolutely amazing stories, and so emotional, and again, just so proud of the work that we're able to do through Life Connection and supporting them and connecting them with recipients and allowing them those opportunities. And again, it's just one simple word of yes, and the effects of that, I mean, it's like you just don't even know how many people you're going to impact by answering that way to that question.
So this is year number 9
Yes.
for the Hero Hustle, and you're able to meet and talk to people who, if they didn't get this transplant, you wouldn't be walking next to them. You wouldn't be able to see their smile, hear that laugh. How does that impact you?
Yeah, I mean, for me in particular, again, having that personal story and having those 20 years with my dad, and then through Life Connection, meeting all of these amazing people and hearing all of these incredible stories. Not that I need any kind of inspiration to do the work that I do, because I feel very lucky to do it, but that just provides that extra boost, because there are just so many, like, endless people reached through the ripple effect of organ, eye, and tissue donation. You just don't even know. And then when you have an event like that, it's like, okay, yeah, this is why we do what we do. Look at this.
It's so real.
Yeah.
And as we mentioned, up to 8 lives. So, I mean, talk about that ripple effect. So for people who want to get registered, they want to sign up, they want to come out, how do they do that?
Yeah, you can head over to lifeconnection.org is the place to be. All the information is on there. And if you, again, want to learn a little bit more about donation, if you are on the fence or just want to read some of those real stories that we're talking about, lifeconnection.org is the place you want to go to.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, Kara, thank you so much.
Thank
for coming
you.
today.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Good to have you back here.
I know.
In studio.
I know.
Well, we want to thank you for making Toledo's longest running 9 a.m. show a part of this Wednesday morning.
Coming up, we get our small town haunt on with folks in Fulton County. Good day. We'll be right back.